So I want to start off by saying I have no shortage of sim racing gear, but there are sometimes that I'm away from my rig. There's sometimes I'm in bed, believe it or not. Sometimes I'm out of state and I have no access to this stuff at all. So what are we to do? Well, you're about to find out. Enter the mobile rally scene. Yes, just a phone, and you too can unlock the world of mobile rally. Let me show you my password. I'm just joking. We're gonna be looking at Just Rally 2 today, and I know my screen is all dirty, and you can actually kind of see me. How's it going? We're gonna move on to some screen recorded gameplay. Here we go. Here we are in the game. You can see my name right there on the side. Really cool showroom here. Let me show you the cars we have available. So this is these are the first cars that you have available to you, right? The Nemo. These are kind of modeled after real cars, but they're not licensed. You know, you can zoom in, look inside the cockpit. Do I got my spare back there? Yeah, I do. Looks like a Citroen or a Renault, something like that. That's a Renault. We got the classic bad boy here. Obviously, all the sponsors are not real sponsors. They're just like fake ones he made up, which is pretty funny here. There's the Ford Fiesta, or what looks like the Ford Fiesta. This is the one I like to use the most. There's the Citroen. These are the R5s, I believe. Skoda. Okay. Yeah, there's different versions with liveries. Got a Hyundai looking thing. Got a Volkswagen. Got all the cars that you'd expect to see in here. The Yaris. Hopefully he's going to add the GR Yaris sometime in the future here. Got the professional Rally 1 Ford Fiesta. Tasty. So we got our car, and we can look around and look at the lighting here. Pretty cool lighting here. We can fix up the car. We can get different, light arrangements. We can do engine work, suspension work, transmission work, aerodynamics, brakes, turbo, front differential, rear differential, sometimes center differential, depending on the car, I guess. You can also tune your car at the event. So let's go to a quick stage here, show you what's available. We got Spain, Wales, Germany, Italy, and some kind of Monte Carlo looking stuff. And we have future events coming. But yeah, look how many stages we have for each event. This is more than what you'll get like in Dirt Rally 2 probably. So yeah, so we can go to our setup here, change how many spare tires we have with us. We can change the tire compounds, wet tires, snow tires, and there's weather. There's full weather in this game. You can check out your different turbo map, engine maps, your different launch RPMs, differential settings, brake maps. We've got some engines set up here, suspension, dampers, differential controls. We got a transmission setup. We can put on extra lights for night stages and stuff like that. It's amazing. I'm racing with the tilt controls, which I'm not the best at, but you can see that's pretty smooth. The sounds are better than WRC 10. I'm not even joking. 3 left. You can change your camera here, change your camera views. Look at the graphics here. Like, look at the shading. You can get in the cockpit, and you can adjust your view too. Like, it doesn't have to be this close or this far. You can adjust it. You can turn your windshield wipers on, your headlights, different views here. If you like top down, if you like third person, you can do that. I feel like it's weird. I like the hood cam the best for when I'm using tilt controls, and I like this one as well for tilt controls, and then this one for if I'm using a controller, typically. Now, if you're using a controller, you can hit the pause menu, go to options, and you can go to gameplay, and you see right here you have controller dash options. So if you have a controller that you have connected with Bluetooth, you can use controller dash, and you can get rid of everything on the screen. So graphics settings wise, there's not a ton of graphics options here, but you can set your resolution. So I have it for 60 frames per second right here, a pretty high resolution, and you can engage motion blur, render distance, that's for like trees and foliage and things like that. Real-time reflections, that really adds a lot, but it's pretty taxing. And damage deformation. If you connect the controller, you have to actually restart the game, so it recognizes it. So actually, let's go ahead and reset this. So let's go ahead and crash here. Let me change the view. But this game, in my opinion, is most comparable to Richard Burns' Rally in terms of the physics and the performance. So we're going to find a cool place to crash here. Boom! Holy shit, that was a lot bigger of a crash than I thought it would be. So let's take a look at the car now. See how I can see the hood here? How the hood's actually messed up. And watch this. This is a unique thing that I haven't seen before in a mobile game. Watch the hood. The hood actually bounces. Oh shit! I lost control here. Look at that. See the hood bounce? Isn't that cool? There's hood physics. Come on, man! In a mobile game, that's crazy. It takes a while to master. It's not an easy game. It is definitely very brutal. But I mean, look at the cockpit view here. You can adjust it, like I said. Look at the motion in the cockpit. Like you feel like the G-force is moving around. Check this out. We're gonna go into VR mode. Now, if you have Google Cardboard, you're able to look around and drive in VR on a mobile game, right? So, this is still an experimental feature, right? So it's not perfect, but if you had a Google Cardboard or some kind of weird VR headset for mobile, I don't know exactly how it works, but you could literally drive in VR. You know, look around your cockpit. You'd have to be standing up for this to work, right? But I mean, you could straight up play in VR on your phone now. Who else is doing this? Who else is working on this? Nobody. If for no other reason, it's just cool to be able to look around in your cockpit. You could look out your back window. You know, like, what other mobile game, you know, look at the shadows here. There's like a real-time shadows in the car from the A-pillar right there. Look at that. Crazy. That's amazing. Great job. And this is one person developing this game. One person, right? You can change your view still in VR if you want to look around the environment, if you want to get around and you know, just look around. Look around you. Super cool. Look at the glass. You can see the reflections of the tree on the glass. That's insane. Let's check out a couple more locations here and then I'll kind of wrap this up, but yeah, you can also view the telemetry of your vehicle. Like you can see your tire temperatures. You can see what's damaged on your car here, the ambient temperature. Let's do some weather here. Let's do some rain. You could adjust how much fuel you get before this stage. Crazy. I think he's working on an online mode as well. Quick stage. And you'll see at the bottom here, we have weather option. Look at this. We can choose the time of day. And then you have presets and things like that, you know, like to just get the basic, but you can slide it as well if you want to get exact times. We can adjust the fog intensity. We can adjust if it's cloudy or not. The rain intensity, temperature limits, you know, like the high and low temperature for, you know, like, because the cold weather and the hot weather affect your tire performance in this game. And the degradation. Nighttime here, we got some water on the lens. You might be thinking, well, what? I can't even play this. Well, you turn your headlights on. He's wanting to add more foliage and things like that, but he's wanting to just get all the stages built first, and then he's going to start adding more and more details. This is still early access. Unfortunately, it's not on iOS yet, but he is working on that. But on the Google Play service, I think this is the most accurate rally experience you can get on mobile. Yeah, you can play this game for free, and you can also get rid of like the ads and things if you want to pay a small fee. I think it's like $3, something like that. Look at the road, bumping around. It's affecting my steering. You know, if you play games like Rush Rally 3, and the ground surface is almost always just perfectly smooth. Like it'll go up and down, but you're not bumping around. You know, chunks of the road missing in places. You can do the handbrake stuff here. There you go. The developer of the game is super good at this game, and he could smoke me like on every stage, of course, but he also made the game, right? Looks like it stopped raining. I guess there's dynamic weather. I didn't even know that. I mean, look at some of the distances here. We have, you know, we have 4 kilometers, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers. Then we have some close to 10 kilometer stages. For here, we got 13 kilometers. We got 27 kilometer stages. Like these are serious challenges. These are not like mobile game only challenges, like where it's like 1 kilometer and you know, you got to finish it in 30 seconds. Otherwise you lose. Like these are serious rally challenges here. But I feel the weight of the car. I know that sounds funny, but you can feel the weight of the car. And he's always adjusting the physics and stuff like that. So the physics have gotten progressively better since I've started playing it. Like he gave me early access to the game just to kind of help him test it out and give my opinions. And he listens to the community, right? Like if you write a review about this game, and he reads it, he's going to take it into account next time he updates the game. If it's truly a good suggestion, he's going to be like, oh, you know what? That does make sense. I'll start working on that. Like, that's the sign of a truly good developer. In this game, you have to like set your car up for the turns. You can't just turn. You have to actually position your car appropriately. This is the Richard Burns Rally of mobile. Now, as much as I recommend Rush Rally 3, I think it is the more polished game. But this is kind of like a diamond in the rough here. Like if you're willing to kind of settle for a little bit more bland graphics, these stages are way more interesting. They're more challenging. The physics are way better. But yeah, you can feel the front, like the car rotates from the front as it should. In a lot of racing games, the programmers will program the car to rotate from the center, and it makes it to where like your car can turn on a dime, and that's not how cars work. I just wanted to show you this. This is a preview build. It's obviously it's available for download, but this is not the completed game. It's work in progress. If you love rally and if you love simulation games, you're gonna love this game. He's not paying me for this or anything. He did give me a free version of the game that I have access to all the stages so I could review the game. I want to help this guy out. I think he deserves it. He's doing great things for the rally community by providing a mobile option that's, in my opinion, better than any other options physics-wise and stage-wise. Like, I mean, look how challenging this damn stage is for a mobile game. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this look at Just Rally 2. Go download it on Android at the Google Play Store. Have a good day. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.